is Marten Fischer, and I'm here to tell you guys a bit about the experience, the general experience I had with the hair transplant here at Istanbul with Elithairtransplant. Up first, just in general, I was really pleased with the experience. Just in general, everything went really well, really professional. There was always someone who I could talk to, or if I had any questions, there was someone who could answer those questions. For the first part, I guess, was my arrival at the airport. We just got picked up by a kind Turkish fellow who then immediately just drove us here to the clinic. On the first day, nothing really happened except that I got some blood taken out of me, just for testing purposes if I had any diseases, like blood diseases I didn't know about. And after that I just got driven straight to the hotel, which is about, I think, 50 meters away from the clinic, from the hospital. So it's really not a long way. The rest of the day I really just spent exploring Istanbul and having a great time before the day of the operation. The hotel itself is quite impressive, especially for the price you pay. Let me just say, it's really worth it. Like the service, the rooms themselves, the food, everything's really nice. Especially the breakfast, I can recommend that. So next day at 7:20 a.m. I think was when I got picked up again. The times vary, but for me personally, my day started at 7:20. So I got picked up, driven to the hospital, and then the doctor in charge, like the head doctor, Mr. Balwi, talked to me about the structure of my hair, like how much is possible and what is not possible. For me personally, because I got the hair loss from my father, who didn't really have any hair left by the age of 20. Dr. Balwi told me about that, and that in my case there's probably going to be some more grafts than planned needed to fill the entire space, which was fine. So we agreed on 3,600 grafts instead of 3,000, which were planned, which was no problem really, because there was enough hair in the back of my head to transplant. So right after, I pretty much just got told about the general risks of such an operation, signed everything I had to sign, and then it already started. So I got sent to the patient's room. I got my local anesthesia. So it started with me getting my local anesthetics. The process itself is quite interesting because it's not like the usual way you get your body numb at your local doctor. So for me, it's kind of like getting your head stapled, if that makes sense. But that sounds really bad, so let me explain. At least that's what it sounds like. In reality, it's really just it hurts a bit for like half a second, makes click, and then they go on to the next space. So it's totally reasonable. There's really no major pain that I could describe. It's all in the green area, as Germans would say. Right after that, I got the operation started really. So I just laid down on my back. So I just laid down on the front, and they started picking out the hair on the back side. You really don't feel anything at that part, so it kind of feels like someone is giving you a massage, which is kind of nice. And also you've got a TV right next to you to watch some kind of TV shows or whatever you want. So the first part is picking out the hair from the back of your head, and then after that you lay down on the back and they kind of just take the hair they just took out of your head and put it back inside in the other place, like in the front. That entire part doesn't hurt at all, so you really don't feel anything. I guess the anesthesia hurts a bit for like 5 minutes, and after that it's fine. yeah, after that the operation for the day was really complete, I think. I went home to the hotel, so we got driven back to the hotel with like a slight headache, but nothing really too bad. You also get some kind of sheet of paper which explains to you what kind of medications you need to take, how you clean your hair the next 15 to 30 days, and just like the general process of healing your head needs the next days, I guess. Yeah, pretty much the same thing on the third day. They really just look over your head one more time to make sure everything's correct, tell you about the process the next 30 days, what you have to do and what you can't do, because there's a lot. But besides that, it's really simple, and nobody, like everybody here should have the time for that extra few minutes each day to take care of your new hair. So yeah, just all in all, I was really impressed by the service that I got here. Just in general, it was fantastic. I had my doubts, especially because I did it just in an entire different country, which is weird. If you think about it, like your sense just tells you to do it in Germany because that's the country you know, but really there's always someone in your language who you can talk to if you got any questions. There's really no problem. So yeah, that's it from my side. Thanks for listening and have a nice day. Bye bye.